No, but for real, today I am going to be telling another story because you guys like it when I tell stories for some reason. I'm not sure why, because my storytelling skills are actually pretty shit, but it always seems to get the point across. So today's story is all about the Red Ring of Death. I'm sure you all know what Red Ring of Death is, but if you are a PlayStation fan and you don't know what a Red Ring of Death is, it's basically when your Xbox 360 gets a red ring on like the power button, I guess. And when that happens, you basically can't use your Xbox. Your Xbox is basically broken. So if you don't know what it is, you need to know that for the story to make sense, and now you know. But this story takes place like years ago, okay? 2010 to 2012, I'd say it happened in like around those 3 years. I'm not sure which one though, I really can't remember. But this was the year when I basically used to be addicted to Xbox, and I used to play it every single day, as soon as I get home, all the way till I go to bed. And at the time, I used to be addicted to Halo and Call of Duty multiplayer. I used to play it with all my friends at the time from my school. That was basically my life at the time. Just go home, go on Xbox, and try and rank up as high as I can. I've said this in 2 videos before, but back then, I used to be like a really competitive person. I had to be the highest rank out of me and my friends. If I wasn't the highest rank out of me and my friends, I used to be really fucking mad. I used to get really pissed off about it. And I had this one friend from my school who I used to play Call of Duty with all the time. He never actually played Halo Reach or anything. We always used to play Call of Duty together. I can't remember what Call of Duty it was at the time. It might have been World at War or Black Ops 2 as well. But either way, I used to play that with him all the time. Now, like I said, I used to be a really competitive person, and I always used to try and be the highest rank out of all my friends. But this one friend, you know, the one that I used to play Call of Duty with, he was so good at it, and I'm not sure how he actually ranked up so fast. I'm pretty sure he just played it every fucking second of his life. Just a little bit more than I did, because I used to as well. But he always used to be a higher rank than me, sometimes even a higher prestige. Obviously, I did not like that one bit. Like I said, I knew this guy from school. He was actually a really good friend of mine at the time. We don't really talk anymore. We used to visit each other's house and everything quite a lot. And every time we used to go around each other's house, we basically used to just like play video games again. Go on split screen or take it in turns with a controller. Now, this one time I went around his house, right, and he was already on Xbox. He used to play Xbox just like I did all the time, right? His Xbox used to make such a loud noise because it was on all fucking day, every single day. And I didn't actually go over to the Xbox and feel it or anything, but I'm pretty sure it was overheating. And we were just sitting down one day playing Xbox on Call of Duty. He had the controller, we was taking it in turns. And in the middle of a multiplayer game, his Xbox gets the red ring. It starts flashing and he gets the red ring. And we're just sitting there like, oh no. At the time, we both knew what the Red Ring of Death was, but we never actually had it before. So yeah, he was halfway through a multiplayer game, and he had the Red Ring of Death, like, flash up on his Xbox. And I remember saying to him, I think your Xbox has just been on too long, just turn it off and on again. And he turned it back on, and the Red Ring of Death was still there. And I just remember his, like, reaction. It was like, oh no, no, no. That was the shittest reaction ever. So he was panicking everything, and I was like acting like scared and everything as well. But in my head, I was like, oh my god, I hope it's broke, just so I can rank up further than him. I know that's such a sad thing to fucking do, but that's what was going through my head at the time. Both of us were so competitive on like multiplayer and everything that I actually wanted his Xbox to break just so I could have more time to rank up further than him. So I go home, I go back on multiplayer just like I would do every other day. And like 3 days later it was, I went round his house and he was on the trampoline because we used to do that as kids. He was on the trampoline and I said to him, oh, you're not on Call of Duty? And he said, no, my Xbox is still broke, so my dad sent it off to Germany. Because apparently you could send it off to Germany to fix it. I'm not sure why it was Germany, but like there might be a company that fix it and they're located in Germany or something. So he sent his Xbox to Germany and I was just like, oh, whatever, whatever. But in my head, I was like, I was laughing and everything in my head because I knew that I had like 3-4 weeks of just straight ranking up without him doing anything. I know it's sad to be like, oh, I hope he gets the red ring and everything, but that's just what I was like as a kid. I'm sure he will be the same. We were both so competitive and everything, and that's just what we were like as a kid. But yeah, I remained the higher rank on that Call of Duty out of me and him. Every Call of Duty after that, he was a higher rank than me, but let's just not talk about that. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. My face cam is lagging because I've been recording for so long. I don't know why my face cam lags so much after like 20 minutes of recording. I think my camera's got the Red Ring of Death.